This program contains 7 science lesson starters for primary level to use in the classroom. You can download these along with the teacher resources and other lesson starters at teachers.tv.
Regular brushing stops your teeth from rotting.
Horace!
What?
Get on with your homework!
I am. Vampire homework.
Why do these different animals have such different incisors, canines and molars?
It's spring, but Harry the Rabbit has lost his bounce. He just doesn't seem to have any spring in his step. Luckily for Harry, these pro jumpers have a solution to his problem.
The fiberglass leg acts as a spring and your body weight comes downwards and the spring bends and stores all of the energy. And then the spring releases the energy and shoots you up into the air a bit like this.
Well, this might just make this bunny bounce again. When do you use a spring to store energy? You can't shape all stone easily, but soft bath stone can be cut with a saw.
This is a piece of bath stone from a local quarry. The sawyer is going to put it on the saw bed and saw it to size. Then it will be transferred next door, where it will be squared up and ready to be put into a building.
This pennant stone is harder to cut, but it's hard wearing and its surface is not slippery. China clay has a fine texture, and because it's easily moulded, you can make all sorts of shapes with it. Can you match each rock to its use?
Olivia has decided to become a polar explorer. Here she is, scaling a prehistoric glacier. Having finally reached the peak, Olivia is ready for her next challenge. She spies something buried deep in the ice. Trawling through the icy landscape, Olivia makes a rare discovery. 2 woolly mammoths lie frozen in the ice. And now the waiting game starts. Olivia retreats for a well-deserved nap. Why did only one of the ice blocks melt?
It's a hot summer's day in Bristol and the perfect weather conditions for a balloon ride.
Okay.
But how does a hot air balloon fly?
I think we'll have some passengers on board, please. Passengers. As you heat air up, it becomes less dense than the surrounding cold air. And something that is less dense is essentially less heavy. And so it will rise above all the surrounding denser air that's around it.
What would happen if the flame went out?
Here are 3 runners, each with different abilities. This is Lottie, aged 11. This is Sarah, an amateur athlete. And this is Tony, who works in an office. Here you can hear Lottie's resting pulse rate. And this is Sarah's resting pulse rate. And finally, here is Tony's resting pulse rate. Now the runners are ready to go.
We will win!
Sarah wins the race. Well done, you beat someone who works in an office. Let's see who recovers first. Each runner's pulse rate is taken every minute to see how quickly they recover. Sarah's pulse rate is back to normal. There she goes, probably to do some more running. And 1 minute later, Lottie's pulse rate is back to normal, so she can go off and do something fun. Tony is still recovering. Why do fit people's hearts recover more quickly after exercise? How can you improve your recovery rate?
Oh no, not another power cut.
Make the shelves, he says. Make them at night, he'll make shelves at night. I can't believe it, the power went out. The match burnt me hand. I'm not making shelves like this again. It's unnatural. Who makes shelves at this time of night? Yes, the light's back on. Thank goodness for that. I can go and have a nice cup of tea and make these shelves. I love light.
We see when light is reflected into our eyes. What is creating the light for Frank?